Please stay tuned.
We also have 15 vice chancellors from all over that have joined us today to witness with us in a very, very important celebration. Our distinguished visiting vice chancellors, we sincerely welcome you and honor you into the very, very important Convocation ceremony. The deans and directors, the Provost College of Health Sciences, with us. Soon after, I can also give you the Chief Security Officer of the Usmanu University throwing them up. Yes, and I can also give a number of distinguished elements of the universities.
The procession ending there. The procession is made up of the graduates procession, the alumni procession, the Senate procession, and the Chancellor's procession. You can see there the graduates procession leading the procession, and at the end of the procession, coming at the rear, is the Chancellor's procession.
Professor Lawrence shi ma ya rika kuma tsohon ɗalibi ne a cikin jami'ar Usmanu. Tare da shi kuma akwai Professor Suwa Arabu Shehu, shi ma kamar ɗan wannan jami'a, a haifafen wannan jami'a ne. Don haka wannan jami'a ta kafa abin tarihi. Wannan jami'a ta bar abin tarihi inda yau 'ya'yan da ne ke rike da akala ke tafiyar da wasu da suke manyan jami'an wannan ƙasa. Vice Chancellor na jami'ar gwamnatin tarayya ta gwamnatin da na ciki daga abin da akwai jami'ar gwamnatin tarayya ta ƙasa inda shi ma haifaffen ɗanɗan wannan jami'a ne ke kula da wannan jami'a. Don haka idan za mu shiga da ƙirgawa to wataƙila har sai an ce da jawabai da makare ba. Don haka kamar da kuke gani bayan shugaban ƙungiyar ɗanɗan ɗalibai tare da shi yanzu akwai shugabannin tsangayoyi da sassa na jami'o'i kamar da na faɗa muku wasu daga cikin harkokin ƴaƴan wannan jami'a da kuma ma'aza ta ƙarƙashin da shi da kundin Muhammad Sayani da shi ne wanda su ne ƴaƴan wannan jami'a ne.
The profession The processions are made up of, the graduates procession is made up of the Student Affairs Officer and graduates, the alumni. Under the alumni, we have the Relations Officer and the Congregation Procession Director, Human Resources, and members of the congregation. Under the Senate, we have the Director, Academics Affairs, members of the Senate, professors, deans, provosts of faculties, college provosts, College of Postgraduate Studies, provost of colleges. And under the Chancellor's procession, we have the University Mace Bearer, Council Affairs Officer, University Bursar, the University Librarian, registrars of the university, visiting Vice Chancellors, visiting Pro-Chancellors, members of Council, Executive Secretary, University Orator, Honorary Graduates, Registrar, Deputy Vice Chancellors, Pro-Chancellors, Chancellor, and members of the Federal Executive Council visiting State Governors Assembly.
We have just witnessed the procession that was led by the President of the Alumni Association. A nan wannan sashen za mu kira taken Najeriya. Distinguished ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen, your excellencies, the national anthem. At this particular moment, I'm joined by the proceedings of this convocation ceremony through the registrar of the institution, Madam Ahmed Shehu, to carry on with the proceedings of the 42nd convocation of Usmanu University that coincides with the 50th anniversary of the institution. Zagayeto babban jami'an gabatar da al'amura gudanar da al'amura na wannan jami'a wato mara amashin domin karɓa abin magana hakin shi ne aikin shi ne don haka zan hannunta mashi abin magana domin gudanar da wannan biki na 42.
With the governor, the sultan present, and all invited dignitaries, the event is about to begin officially. Now we wait on the registrar to open the event.
May I call for the opening prayer first before we acknowledge the presence of everyone here. The University Imam, please, can you come forward and give us the opening prayer first? The University Imam, please. Okay, Professor Isa Meshanu, please come forward and give us the opening prayer. Professor Isa Meshanu.
صلوا على النبي الكريم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ونبيك ورسولك النبي الامي وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم تسليما عدد ما احاط به علمك وخط به قلمك واحشى كتابك. وارض اللهم عن ساداتنا ابي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن الصحابه اجمعين وعن التابعين وتابعيهم باحسان الى يوم الدين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما ينفعنا يا رب العالمين. ربنا اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم اهدنا واهد بنا واجعلنا ثوبا لمن اهتدى ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بك. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
That was the opening prayer by Professor Isa Muhammad Meshanu. And now the registrar, Mala Ahmad Shehu, will continue from there.
Presented by the Minister of State Education, Professor Suwaiba Said Ahmad. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliu Sokoto, PhD FCNA, and other representatives of state governors here present, His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar, CFR, MNI, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, Professor Attahiru Muhammad Jega, OFR, the Vice Chancellor of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, Professor Bashiru Garba, MFR, other members of the Governing Council of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, principal officers and management staff of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, visiting vice chancellors and heads of tertiary institutions here present, the honorable ministers here present, Honorable Minister of Labor and Productivity, Alhaji Muhammad Garidi Ngadi, the Honorable Minister of State for Works, Barrister Bello Muhammad Goroyo, His Highness the Emir of Yawuri, Alhaji Muhammad Zayanu Abdullahi, CON, other invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome to the 42nd Convocation of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Section 3, subsection 1, paragraph E of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto Act, under laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, empowers the university, among other things, to hold examinations and grant degrees, diplomas, certificates, and other distinctions to persons who have pursued a course of study approved by the university and have satisfied such other requirements as the university may lay down, and also to grant honorary degrees. The Act also provides in Section 4, subsection 1, that the Chancellor shall, in relation to the university, take precedence before all other members of the university, and when he is around, his presence shall preside at all meetings of convocation held for conferring degrees. In the same vein, when he is absent, the Vice Chancellor shall be the chairman at that meeting and shall conduct the affairs of the convocation ceremony. The visitor, Your Excellency, Your Highnesses, members of the University Council, members of congregation, guests, ladies and gentlemen, I now call on the Vice Chancellor, Professor Bashiru Garba, MFR, to declare the convocation open. The Vice Chancellor.
The visitor, Your Excellencies, members of the National Assembly, Your Eminence, Your Highnesses, members of the University Council and Senate, members of congregation, guests, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby, on behalf of the Chancellor of the University, Alaelua Obarilwanu Babatunde Osulale Aremu Akilola the first, CFR, MNI, Oba of Lagos, to constitute this assembly as convocation of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, for the purpose of conferring degrees, diplomas, certificates, and for presenting special prizes. Chancellor, all right, thank you very much.
That was the Vice Chancellor of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Professor Bashir Garba, MFR, declaring on behalf of the Chancellor, declaring the convocation open.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to call upon the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Professor Atar Muhammad Jigawa, to deliver his address to the convocation. The Pro-Chancellor, sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبي الكريم. The visitor to the university, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, represented by the Honorable Minister of State for Education, Your Excellency, the Governor of Sokoto State, Your Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, all other royal fathers present, representatives of Your Excellencies, the governors of the various states represented here today, honorable ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I stand on the protocol already established. I begin by expressing my profound gratitude to Almighty Allah for granting us the privilege to gather here for this momentous occasion. It is a great honor to welcome you all to the combined 50th anniversary and 42nd convocation ceremony of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. I pray for Allah's blessings upon all our distinguished guests and students who have honored our invitation and joined us to celebrate this historic milestone. I am particularly delighted to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Minister of Education, Minister of State for Education, representing the visitor, the executive governors of Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, Katsina, Kano, and Niger States represented, His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Saad Abubakar, and other royal highnesses and eminent personalities in our midst here today. 5 decades of excellence in teaching, research, and community service are remarkable achievements. I congratulate the entire university community on this milestone and commend the graduates of the 42nd Convocation ceremony. You are especially fortunate to graduate during the university's Golden Jubilee. You represent the new generation of bright minds who will shape the future of our nation. Usmanu Danfodiyo University has earned its reputation as one of Nigeria's most respected institutions of higher learning. Its legacy of scholarship, discipline, and peace have made it a model for others. Parents, guardians, and governments alike take comfort in knowing that students here are nurtured in both character and learning with a peaceful and conducive environment. As we celebrate academic achievement, let us not forget the deeper purpose of education. All of us, especially the graduating students, must recognize that our priorities in life should include drawing closer to God, the Almighty Allah, cultivating good character, and practicing our chosen religion with sincerity and seriousness. We must not allow the pursuit of wealth to dominate every aspect of our lives. Instead, we should strive to live purposefully, guided by our values, and show our children the path of righteousness and devotion to God Almighty at all times. We are inspired by the exemplary life of Sir Ahmadu Bello, whose leadership, discipline, and commitment to education and service remain a beacon for generations. Emulating his values is not merely an act of admiration, it is a call to action. We must consciously adopt and cultivate the spirit of his legacy in our personal and professional lives. As the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Man salaka tariqan yastamisu fihi ilman, sahala Allahu lahu bihi tariqan ila al-jannah. Whoever follows the path in pursuit of knowledge, Allah will make easy for him a path in paradise. This hadith reminds us that knowledge and wisdom are essential pillars of a meaningful life. We must all aspire to seek them, not only for personal growth, but for the betterment of our communities, our states, and Nigeria as a whole, and for the fulfillment of our spiritual purpose. I must acknowledge the support the university has received from the federal government and the catchment area states, Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, Kano, Niger, and Katsina, as well as private benefactors. We are grateful for all your generosity and hope our partnerships will continue to flourish. I call on other states, organizations, and financially endowed individuals to invest in education at Usmanu Danfodiyo University. As a federal institution, it depends heavily on government support. It is therefore incumbent upon all stakeholders to continue to contribute meaningfully to its growth. I express our gratitude to the federal government for rehabilitating the university's main access road. However, I must once again plead for the rehabilitation of villages within the university perimeter. This issue has become increasingly complex and poses serious challenges to university's development. The rapid expansion of village settlements around academic buildings, even behind the Vice Chancellor's office, is unsustainable and must be addressed urgently. I also appeal for the provision of an internal road network to support university's expansion. These infrastructural needs are critical to ensuring accessibility and operational efficiency. I make this plea in light of the federal government's renewed hope agenda, which prioritizes education and development at all levels. In conclusion, I congratulate the entire university community on this Golden Jubilee and the graduating students and their families on the successful completion of their studies. May you all continue to be a source of pride for this university, for your families, and for our great nation. Thank you very much, and may Allah continue to bless you abundantly. Thank you very much, and Assalamu alaikum.
Inspiring words there by the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Professor Atahiru Muhammadu Jega, OFR. He recommended that the university focuses on the rehabilitation of villages around the university area to align with the President's renewed hope agenda on education and development.
Your Eminence, Your Highness, let me publicly and formally inform the gathering that I inadvertently omitted the name of distinguished Senator Aliyu Magatakardawa Moko Sarki Yamman Sokoto, an elder statesman, a former governor of Sokoto State, and a strong pillar of support, not only to Usmanu Danfodiyo University Sokoto, but to the development of education in Nigeria as a whole. Distinguished Senator, Your Excellency, I'm really sorry. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to invite the Vice Chancellor of Usmanu Danfodiyo University Sokoto, Professor Bashiru Garba MFR, to deliver his convocation address. The Vice Chancellor.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبي الكريم. The visitor to the university, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by the Honorable Minister of State for Education, Professor Sueba Ahmed Said. The Honorable Speaker, ably represented, His Excellency the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu, FCNA, Your Eminence, Your Excellencies, other state governors here represented, distinguished senators of the Federal Republic, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State, honorable members of the Federal House of Representatives, Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, ably represented, Executive Secretary, Tertiary Education Trust Fund, ably represented, the Registrar of JAM, ably represented, Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Professor Atahiru Muhammad Jega, CFR, OFR, the Convocation Lecturer and immediate past Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, Professor Abubakar Adamu Rashid, MFR, MNI, honorary speakers and members of the Sokoto State House of Assembly, distinguished members of the University Council, my Lord Chief Judges, Grand Cadis here present, visiting Vice Chancellors and heads of other tertiary institutions, members of Sokoto State and other state executive councils here present, distinguished awardees, distinguished members of the University Senate and Congregation, heads of federal and state parastatals here present, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished esteemed colleagues, graduating and continuing students, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure, honor, and privilege to begin by expressing gratitude to Almighty Allah for sparing our lives in good health and making it possible for us to witness this important occasion, the 50th anniversary and 42nd convocation ceremony of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. It is equally indeed a privilege and honor to address this august gathering today on behalf of the Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Council, Senate, Management, Staff, Students, and entire community of this great and most peaceful university. I extend a warm welcome to you all to this great citadel of learning. I would like to express our profound appreciation to you for honoring our invitation. We pray for Allah's guidance and protection throughout our proceedings today and always. Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, Your Royal Highnesses, today is a momentous day in the evolution of our university. It's Golden Jubilee marking 5 decades of excellence in teaching, research, and community service. Today is a day also set aside for the 42nd convocation ceremony, in which graduates will be conferred with various degrees, diplomas, and certificates as a testimony of their having been found worthy in learning and character. Similarly, honorary degrees and emeritus status will be conferred on 3 distinguished personalities in appreciation of their service to our country and humanity. We will also recognize and appreciate the sacrifice, hard work, and selfless service of many individuals who have contributed to the development of the university and our country at large. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite you all to reflect with me on a remarkable journey that brought us here. 50 years ago, the federal government of Nigeria, in its wisdom and foresight, established 7 second-generation universities as part of a bold national vision for higher education. Among them was our own, originally founded in 1975 as University of Sokoto, later renamed in 1988 to honor the great 19th century Islamic reformer, Sheikh Uthman bin Danfodiyo, a name that embodied knowledge, justice, and moral leadership. Though founded in 1975, the real heartbeat of our story began in October 1977, when 93 pioneering undergraduate students and 102 free degree students were admitted into our programs. They were welcomed into 4 founding faculties, namely faculties of Art and Islamic Studies, Faculty of Social Sciences, Faculty of Education and Extension Services, and Faculty of Science. This is the seed from which a great academic tree will grow. On the 20th of October 1977, teaching officially commenced, marking the dawn of a new era in northern Nigeria's intellectual life. For several years, lectures were held in temporary premises called the City Campus, a testament to the determination and resilience of our early leaders and staff. Then in 1982 came a turning point, the gradual movement to our present main campus, a vast and serene site located just outside the city, where knowledge will take deeper root. In 1983, we established the postgraduate school, marking our commitment not only to undergraduate education, but to advanced scholarship and research. By 1985, the university had expanded significantly. The number of faculties had grown to 8, with creation of the College of Health Sciences and the new faculty and the Faculty of Law, Agriculture, and Veterinary Medicine. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the momentum never ceased. In 2002, we launched the Faculty of Management Sciences, the School of Medical Laboratory Science, and in 2007, the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences was established. Then came a new wave of expansion, the Faculties of Basic Medical Sciences and the Faculty of Clinical Sciences under the College of Health Sciences in 2026 and 2027 were established. The Faculty of Engineering and Environmental Design was established in 2017. Faculty of Dental Sciences was established in 2019. And most recently, the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences was established in 2020. Today, we stand proud with 17 faculties and 2 colleges, as well as 2 schools, housing 98 full-fledged academic departments. Far away from the modest beginning of 4 faculties and a few dozen students. Similarly, from just 93 undergraduates in 1977, our population has grown geometrically to over 25,000 students by this year. Our staff strength also has risen from a mere 33 at inception to over 3,000 dedicated professionals. Our research footprint has expanded from 3 centers to 16, driving innovation and addressing societal changes. We have just confined a compendium compiling all the research activities carried out from inception in 1975 to date. That document has been circulated yesterday, and many copies will be produced and circulated across the country. So this is not just growth, it is transformation. It is the story of a university that has remained true to its founding ideals while boldly adapting to the demands of time. I therefore boldly say, today we are not mere celebrating 50 years, we are celebrating resilience, progress, and purpose. Looking back on these 5 decades, we do so not with complacency, but with gratitude, pride, renewed determination to build an even greater future. Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this 42nd convocation ceremony, a total of 4,024 graduates will be awarded various degrees, diplomas, and certificates, having been found worthy both in character and in learning. Out of this number, 120 will be conferred with doctoral degree, while 353 graduates will receive master's degrees. 20 will be awarded with postgraduate diplomas, while 3,561 will receive bachelor's degrees in various disciplines. In addition to the degree awards, several students will receive prizes, honors, in recognition of their outstanding academic performances. It is particularly heartening to announce that 119 of the graduates earned first-class degree honors in their respective disciplines, a commendable feat that speaks to the quality of teaching and learning in the university. Furthermore, the best graduating student of the 2023-2024 academic session is Abdullah Sharif with admission number 1910307113, who studied Bachelor of Science Microbiology with CGPA of 4.92. Honorary degrees will be conferred on the following two distinguished personalities. Number one, Sheikh Muhammad Amin Ibrahim Dabra, a renowned Islamic scholar. He will be conferred with degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. While the immediate past Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, retired, will be conferred with Doctor of Science honoris causa. Furthermore, we will confer the status of emeriti on one of our illustrious retired professors who dedicated his entire working life to selfless service to the university and the nation. He is Professor Dejo Abdurrahman. He will be conferred with Professor Emeritus. And finally, Merit Award will be conferred upon distinguished personalities for their service to humanity and the university. On this note, Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, ladies and gentlemen, ours, as you all know, is a university of highly disciplined and peaceful men and women. We have built and nurtured internationally recognized citadel of learning and proud home of hospitality, tolerance, and peaceful coexistence. We celebrate our graduates. Our graduates should therefore count themselves exceptionally fortunate. They should express heartfelt gratitude to the Almighty Allah for the privilege of passing through this great university, particularly at such a historic time. It is indeed a great honor and singular privilege for me, on behalf of the entire university, most heartily congratulate these promising young men and women. Accordingly, I say congratulations. Congratulations, and once again, congratulations to our beloved graduates. I am very proud to state that, indeed, graduates of this university are making remarkable contributions across the world in academia, public service, healthcare, entrepreneurship, diplomacy, science, technology, and other countless fields. They are excelling in their careers, breaking new grounds, and making the university proud. Through their hard work, integrity, and commitment to excellence, you too can rise to such heights, perhaps even higher. As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of Usmanu Danfodiyo University Sokoto, we are proud of our legacy and even more hopeful for the future because of you, the graduates. I urge you to step out into the world with confidence, humility, and a heart committed to service. Go out there and prove to the world that you are the Danfodians, men and women of vision, discipline, and excellence. Once again, congratulations and best wishes for a purposeful, impactful, and fulfilling life ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 years is a testament to resilience, vision, and collective effort. It is a story written not by one individual or group of individuals, but by a collection of many groups of individuals, generations of lecturers, students, staff, leaders, and particularly partners who have believed in the mission of Usman Danfodiyo University Sokoto. Therefore, permit me to acknowledge those who have worked with us, offering support, resources, confidence in our purpose. First and foremost, in the name of the university, on behalf of the university, I wish to express profound gratitude to the federal government of Nigeria and the inspiring leadership of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. His administration commitment to revitalizing public universities has already begun to yield peaceful impact. From improved funding framework to policy reforms aimed at enhancing academic quality and institutional autonomy, the current dispensation is laying a stronger foundation for sustainable growth in higher education. Similarly, I wish to also extend our heartfelt appreciation to the National Assembly, whose legislative oversight roles have helped safeguard the interests of higher education. I equally wish to convey our gratitude to the catchment state government, particularly the governor of Sokoto State. He has awarded recently a project worth about 500 million naira for the construction of student hostels. Your Excellency, we are most grateful. We are equally grateful to the government of Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, Kano, Katsina, and Niger State for their support towards the hosting of this event. Our enduring relationship with this government has been cornerstone of our development. I also want to use this opportunity to inform this gathering that one of the alumnus of this university, the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, has already donated a faculty complex for this university. Already the drawings of the faculty complex have been sent to us for vetting, and any moment we are expecting contractors that will execute the project. So we are most grateful, Honorable Speaker. We appreciate you very much. You are representative here present. The loyalty and commitment of this state stand out as our source of encouragement, especially during challenging times. Our entire community deeply appreciates your efforts. A pillar of our success also is the Tertiary Education Trust Fund. For many years, TED Fund has been partner in our journey, providing critical support that has transformed our infrastructure, enhanced academic quality, and expand opportunity for both staff and students. From the construction of lecture halls and laboratories to funding research, staff training, and library development, the impact of TED Fund interventions is evident across our campuses. Indeed, much of the progress we celebrate today would not have been possible without their support. I am therefore deeply grateful to report that TED Fund has once again demonstrated confidence in our institution with a series of substantial allocations for the year 2025. Other pillars of our success some of our key national institutions. I am pleased, therefore, to also extend our sincere appreciation to this institution whose support has been instrumental to our growth and success. The Central Bank of Nigeria, through its intervention fund, has provided critical support for infrastructure development within the university in the recent past. Their intervention has helped modernize our campuses of both staff and students by providing platforms and faculties for acquiring real-world skills. Similarly, the Nigerian Communication Commission has played a pivotal role in bridging the digital divide. Their generous donation toward ICT infrastructure had enhanced e-learning capabilities, improved internet access across campuses, and connected our academic community to global knowledge networks. In an era defined by digital transformation, this support will not have come at a more crucial time than now. Indeed, allow me to highlight a particular proud milestone in our journey, the Udus NCC ICT Park, a modern purpose-built facility conceived, constructed, and generously donated to this university by the National Communication Commission. Beyond government, its institutions, regulatory bodies, we have been blessed with generosity of private sector organizations and philanthropists who believed in education as a catalyst for change and for national development. We are especially grateful to the BOA Group and other corporate donors whose contributions have supported infrastructural development, scholarship schemes, and capacity building initiatives. This act of corporate social responsibilities reflects a growing recognition that the future of our nation is inextricably linked to the strength of our universities. I also appreciate and commend their effort. Moreover, we invite others to join and key into such initiatives because education and manpower development is a common good enjoyed by all and sundry. I would also like to mention and appreciate our individual donors, alumni and friends of the university whose quiet but impactful gifts have helped build lecture halls, equip laboratories, provide source of drinking water across our campuses, and whose time will not allow me to mention. Your belief in us of Thanksgiving without fanfare has made a lasting difference. In November 2024, in line with the statutory mandate of the National Universities Commission to conduct accreditation exercise for all programs tenable at Nigerian universities, 49 of our programs were due for reaccreditation. Out of these 49, 48 programs secured full accreditation status and 1 interim accreditation, and this represents 100% success. Establishment of new academic programs. The National Universities Commission conducted resource verification visit for the establishment of the following programs. MSc One Health. This is a new innovation which I believe we are the only university in the North, especially Northwest, that have started this program. And we have MSc MPhil PhD, Cancer Biology and Therapeutic, which we are all given the clearance. We are all given clearance to run them by the National Universities Commission. In addition to our BSc Applied Chemistry program, we have equally introduced the BSc Industrial program, which has also been cleared by the National Universities Commission for the program to be run. Also, as part of our achievement within the last 1 year, we were able to undertake some professional bodies accreditation, which include the Radiographer Registration Board of Nigeria, which visited the university in June this year and reaccredited our Bachelor of Radiography program, whose accreditation was hitherto was run by the regulatory body. The board has now granted full accreditation status of 5 years for this program. That is tenable from July 2025 to July 2030. Today, we have begun to witness the realization of the vision of our forefathers. And the third point had established a number of centers of excellence in this university. The center had already made strides in trying to reduce medical tourism. That is the Center for Neurology and Nephrology, which, if you can bear me witness, early this year, they conducted the first kidney transplant, which the center is preparing for another batch of the surgical procedure. Both the patients and the donor are doing very well. They are healthy now. So recently also the third point interventions we received in the university, including the securing of 4 billion naira third point special high impact intervention, which our universities happen to be one of the beneficiaries for improvement in facilities in our College of Health Sciences. We have also, and this money will be used for the construction and furnishing of faculty complex for the College of Health Sciences, construction and furnishing of faculty complex for the College of Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, construction and furnishing of departmental complex for the nursing science program, construction and furnishing of faculty complex for the Faculty of Dental Sciences. We also received a special intervention grant of 750 million for the construction of student hostel for the College of Health Sciences. We received zonal intervention of 300 million. The third one also granted a normal intervention for the year. Third one special intervention grant of over 625 million was received for the completion of 1,150 seater capacity auditorium, which has enabled us to complete and commission the project. Dualization of university main entrance road from the liaison gate to the new Senate building is also one of the important projects that I pay attention to. This one is being donated to us by the Building and Road Research Institute under the Federal Ministry of Science and Technology. We also have an intervention of 750 million for the equipment upgrade for the Center of Urology and Nephrology. The Sokoto State Hostel project we mentioned, costing about 500 million. Successful conduct of the National Quranic Recitation Competition hosted by the Kebbi State Government, which costed the state government nearly 500 million naira. The democratization of appointment of head of academic department of the university. So these are the modest achievements that I have recorded within the last 1 year of my appointment. Our School of Postgraduate Studies has equally been upgraded to the status of a college. We have made significant transformation and improvement in the library holdings and the facilities in our Danfodiyo library. The Center for Advanced Research Analytical Services, CASRAS. As we celebrate this milestone, I'm delighted to highlight the remarkable achievement of our Center for Advanced Science Research Analytical Services. The center has continued to play a pivotal role in advancing the research mandate of Danfodiyo University since inception. CASRAS has been instrumental in providing state-of-the-art research facilities and reliable analytical services that support academic and industrial research across multiple disciplines. Furthermore, the center has excelled in training the next generation of scientists and researchers in advanced analytical methods, thereby imposing the university's position as a hub for research excellence in Nigeria and beyond. Collaboration. In order to foster innovation, enhance research, and expand educational opportunities, the university has concluded arrangement within the last 1 year to collaborate the underlisted institution on academic advancement. These institutions include the University of Johannesburg, South Africa, Walter Sisulu University in East London, also in South Africa, and Coventry University in United Kingdom. Also, Cape Coast Technical University in Ghana, and National Obstetric Fistula Center in Katsina State. It's a federal government fistula center. So all these arrangements have been made for the signing of MOU. Some of the MOU had already been signed. On the challenges, Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, when amidst celebration, pride and reflection, marking our 50th anniversary and 42nd convocation of this great institution, it is only right that we speak not only of achievement, but also of realities before us. For every milestone reached, New horizons emerge, horizons that come with both opportunity and obligation. Over the first 5 decades, we have built a legacy of academic excellence, intellectual leadership, and service to society. Yet, as with any institution committed to progress, the journey is never without its challenges. While we celebrate how far we have come, we must also be honest about the obstacle that still is ahead of us. One of our most pressing concerns is the concern in the university remains security. Our permanent site located some 10 to 15 kilometers from Sokoto City and spread across vast expanse of about 5,000 hectares is unique in its scale and setting. The site that's still among approximately 60 surrounding villages and hamlets with combined population of nearly 200,000. Thus, the university exists in a complex socio-geographical landscape. This proximity, while historically peaceful, has increasingly exposed us to external threats spilling over from these neighboring communities. Sadly, incidents of banditry, kidnapping, theft, and violent communal conflicts have sometimes encroached dangerously close to our student hostel and staff residential quarters in the past. As you may be aware, tertiary institutions across the region are seen as soft targets, and we are not immune. The safety of our students, staff, and academic activities must remain paramount. In the light of this challenge, I therefore, on behalf of the entire university community, reiterate our appeal for the completion of the university perimeter fence, a long overdue project that will go a long way in securing our environment. I would like to also join His Royal Majesty, the Chancellor, and the Pro-Chancellor of the university to equally flee for the need for a thoughtful, humane, and sustainable relocation framework for the villages currently within the university perimeter fence. Closely tied to security is the issue of infrastructure. Despite the progress made in recent years, including new buildings, upgraded facilities, digital transformation initiative, the face of demands for far outstrip supply. Our student population continues to grow, driven by increasing national and regional interest in the quality of education we offer. Yet, we still face shortage in lecture halls, laboratories, administrative academic offices, and most critically, student hostels. Many of our students commute daily from Sokoto City and surrounding areas. Some travel over 50 kilometers under difficult terrain, and this not only affects their academic performance, but also expose them to risk. We call upon state and federal government development partners, private investors, and well-meaning individuals to support the construction of additional hostel and staff housing. Already, the governor of Sokoto State has taken the lead. He has set the ball rolling. So a hostel complex is already under construction. Another enduring challenge facing our university is water supply. Remarkably, after 50 years, the university remains disconnected from Sokoto municipal water system. We rely entirely on boreholes and generators. So we are calling on all those who are in position to come to our assistance to execute more water projects. In conclusion of my concluding remarks, Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, I stand before you as a deeply grateful servant of this great institution, with a heart full of emotion and a spirit stirred by the weight of this moment. This occasion is especially important for me as it marks my first year in office as the 10th substitute Vice Chancellor of this university. I consider myself fortunate as I have had the rare privilege of leading this university during its transition to new chapter of its journey. For that honor, I am proudly humble. Words fall short, but I offer my gratitude with sincerity. I wish to express my deepest appreciation to His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the bestow to this university for the trust and confidence reposed in us. Thank you, Mr. President, for the opportunity to serve our nation through this noble institution. For this, I am fully grateful. The Honorable Minister of Education, the Honorable Minister of State for Education, Professor Suwaiba Ahmad Said, is here to represent the bestow to the university, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Honorable Minister, you are most welcome. The Permanent Secretary and the directors within the Federal Ministry of Education who are here present to grace this occasion, we are really appreciative of your presence. I wish to express our appreciation to the distinguished members of the National Assembly, our fellow lawmakers who are present here. Thank you for championing our cause in corridors of power. Your constituency project, legislative support, and personal intervention have brought real visible change to our campus. We sincerely appreciate your effort. I would also like to express my sincere appreciation to the Chancellor of the University, the Pro-Chancellor of the University, Professor Atar Muhammad Jega, and other members of the Governing Council. Your wisdom, your oversight, guidance, support have been indispensable. You have guided us with policy and stood firmly behind the university. I wish to also express sincere appreciation to the university community, our dedicated staff, academic and non-academic. I invited you to know that the progress we celebrate today belongs to you. It is your diligence, resilience, and passion for excellence that have kept this institution moving forward. I salute each and every one of you. I extend warm and hearty appreciation to our gracious host, His Excellency Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Alhaji Dr. Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto, FCNA, as well as governors of our neighboring states, or catchment states rather, who are represented, including the Deputy Governor, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kebbi State, who is here in this arena. Your leadership is felt, valued, and deeply appreciated. His Eminence the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Saad Abakar Siabar MMI, our spiritual leader and President, Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, our moral compass. I say a big thank you for your guidance, fatherly counsel, and commitment to peace and learning. Your presence in our midst is a blessing. Similarly, I wish to express similar appreciation to one of our former leaders, the Emir of Yauri, His Royal Highness, Dr. Muhammad Zayanu Abdullahi. Our appreciation to other Royal Highnesses here present, it is your support and praise that have sustained us. We remain deeply honored by your patronage. Once again, on behalf of the entire university community, I say a big thank you to all who have joined us today for honoring us with your presence. May Almighty Allah bless you, protect you, and grant you safe passage back to your home. Thank you for your attention, and God bless the Republic of Nigeria, and God bless Sokoto State Government, and God bless Usmanu Danfodiyo University.
That was the Vice Chancellor, Professor Bashir Garba, MFR, there, appreciating all those that support the university and congratulating the graduates and encouraging them to go forth and make their mark in the world as Danfodites. Now for a brief history of the university, here is Hasmau Habibu Shagari. Good afternoon, everyone. We are live in Sokoto, precisely at the convocation ground of Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, where the event is taking place. That's the 50th anniversary and 42nd convocation ceremony of this prestigious institution. The Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, was formerly known as University of Sokoto. It is one of the 4 universities established by the federal government of Nigeria in September 1975. At the same time, 3 universities were also established. The university formally graduated a total of 72 students during its first convocation held in November 1980. Presently, there are 10 faculties and a postgraduate school in the university. The faculties are Agriculture, Arts and Islamic Studies, College of Health Sciences, Education and Extension Services, Law, Management Sciences, Pharmaceutical Sciences, and Veterinary Medicine. The postgraduate school of the university was established in 1983 for the training of graduates in various disciplines at the master's and doctorate degree levels. The school produced its first PhD graduate in chemistry in 1986. The Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, is known as the most peaceful university in Nigeria due to its strict rules against misconduct and its emphasis on students' character, fostering a disciplined and calm environment on its campus. Danfodiyo University.
We are here to participate with you on this occasion of the second convocation and 50th anniversary. Thank you. Make it very brief. On behalf of Abuja.
The Danfodiyo University awards its certificates based on character and learning, promoting good behavior among its students. Historically, the university has maintained a record free from any violence, largely due to its policy of maintaining a peaceful campus life. And now we go to the citation.
On this 50th anniversary as well as convocation ceremony. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Professor Yahya Zakari. I'm the Vice Chancellor of State University of Abuja. On behalf of Council, management, staff, and students of the First State University, we all say congratulations to Usmanu Danfodiyo University, our alma mater. Thank you.
My name is Professor Farooq Kumar Zaki, the Provost, Federal College of Education, Idamadi, Sokoto State. On behalf of the Council, management, staff, and students, I congratulate Usmanu Danfodiyo University on its 50th anniversary.
May I request visiting Vice Chancellors, Rectors, and Provosts? I all know this is a good win. So kindly just mention your university and your name for the brevity of time, please. Thank you very much.
Vice Chancellor of Federal University, so I'm coming back home, sir. Congratulations. Please, very brief. Professor, Vice Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Assistant Vice Chancellor, Center of Sokoto. Congratulations, sir.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Professor Mukhtar Umar Buza, Acting Vice Chancellor, Northern University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Jamila Atia, representing the Vice Chancellor of the University of Usmanu. Extend our warm appreciation and goodwill to the Usmanu Danfodiyo University. May Allah bless the university.
My name is Professor Musa Korea Kasei, one of the alumni of this university. and on behalf of the entire Convocation University of Science and Technology, my Vice Chancellor, because of this university.
I am Dr. Shadi Saleh, the Vice Chancellor of iconic Open University, Sokoto. We felicitate the students on this auspicious occasion.
I am Professor Malami Umar Kambal, Vice Chancellor, Shaga University of Sokoto. Congratulations.
My name is Dr. Umar Kambali, the Provost Shagari College of Education, Sokoto. Congratulations, sir.
I am Professor Ibrahim Yusuf Ladan, the DDC Academics, Umar Musa Al-Adwa University, Katsina. Congratulations, sir.
Vice Chancellor, my name is Professor Muhammad Riyan Umar, Vice Chancellor of the University of Nigerian. Congratulations.
My name is Professor Abdulrashid Garwa, Vice Chancellor, Khalifa Isa Kurabi University.
Professor Amina Mustafa, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research and Development, Bayero University, a proud alumnus of this university. I am representing my Vice Chancellor, Professor Haruna Musa Ekasa. Congratulations, sir, for this great achievement.
Professor Matthew Adamu, Acting Vice Chancellor, University of Abuja, now the Yakubu Gowon University, Abuja. Congratulations on this.
That was the goodwill messages by the Vice Chancellors, Rectors, Provosts, and other invitees to present their scrolls to the Vice Chancellor.
Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, Your Highness, distinguished guests, Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call the Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture to present to you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the various degrees of the faculty of the Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. The Dean Faculty of Agriculture, please.
Thank you. Will the student, will the graduate students in the Faculty of Agriculture please stand and remain standing? I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Agriculture who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted in the degree.
Now the conferment of bachelor degrees begin, and the first faculty to get their conferment is the Department of Agriculture. Faculty of Agriculture, sorry. They are being presented by their conferment of bachelor degrees.
Whose names appear on this list and for whom I stand proxy. You may please refer to pages 49 and 57 of the proceedings. Thank you.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degrees of Bachelor of Agriculture of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. So, congratulations.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call the Dean, Faculty of Arabic and Islamic Studies, to present to you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and have been found worthy both in character and learning to be admitted to the degrees of the faculty in Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. The Dean, Faculty of Arabic and Islamic Studies.
Well, the graduating students in the Faculty of Art, Faculty of Arabic and Islamic Studies, please stand and remain standing. Chancellor, sir, as a honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Arabic and Islamic Studies who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Arabic, Bachelor of Arts in Islamic Studies. Those present and those unavailably absent whose names appear on this list and for whom I understand worthy, please refer to 58, 59, 60, and 61.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all severally to the degrees of Bachelor of Arts of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University. Congratulations.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call the Dean, Faculty of Arts, to present to you those students of the faculty who have been found worthy who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the degrees of the faculty in the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, the Dean, Faculty of Arts.
Graduate students, the Faculty of Arts, please stand and remain standing. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students in the Faculty of Arts who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and learning to be admitted to the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, English language, linguistics, literature in English, French, Hausa, history, and international studies. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on this list and for whom I stand proxy. Please refer to pages 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, and 67.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Art of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
You can now sit down.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call the Dean of the Faculty of Chemical and Life Sciences to present to you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and have been found worthy in character and in learning to be admitted into the degrees of the faculty of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, the Dean Faculty of Chemical and Life Sciences.
Will the graduating student, the Faculty of Chemical and Life Sciences, please stand and remain standing. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students in the Faculty of Chemical and Life Sciences who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Applied Chemistry, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Bachelor of Science in Biology.
Okay, if you're just joining us, you're joining us at the 42nd Convocation ceremony for the award of degrees, diplomas, and certificates and presentation of special prizes here at Usman Danfodiyo University in Sokoto. The conferment of bachelor degrees continues as the Vice Chancellor keeps on conferring the students and admitting them into.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call the Provost College of Health Sciences to present to you those students of the college who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the degrees of the college in Usmanu Danfodiyo University. The Provost, sir.
Will the graduating students in the College of Health Sciences please stand and remain standing. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the College of Health Sciences who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to admitted to the degrees of the Bachelor of Nursing Sciences, Bachelor of Radiography, Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Sciences, and Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on this list and for whom I stand proxy. You may refer to the pages 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, and 91.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, and Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Science, Bachelor of Nursing Sciences, and Bachelor of Radiography of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
You may sit down.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call the Dean Faculty of Education and Extension Services to present to you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted into the degrees of the faculty in Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. The Dean.
When the graduating students in the Faculty of Education and Extension Services stand and remain standing, please. Chancellor, sir. I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Education and Extension Services who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degrees of Bachelors of Primary and Education and Adult Education, Curriculum Studies, Social Sciences, Economics, BSc Mathematics, Physics, Chemistry, Biology, and B.Ed Hausa, English, Arabic, and History, sir. I will refer to you to pages 92 to 116. Yes, sir.
By the authority of Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degrees of Bachelor of Arts Education, Bachelor of Science Education, and Bachelor of Education of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations to you all.
Please sit down.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call on the Dean Faculty of Engineering and Environmental Design to present to you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted into the degrees of the faculty of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto.
Will the graduating student in the Faculty of Engineering and Environmental Study start off with Engineering and Environmental Design? Chancellor, sir, I have the honor and privilege to present to you those students of the Faculty of Engineering and Environmental Design who have successfully completed their degree requirements in the university and who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical, Electrical, Civil, and Environmental Design. Those present and those unavailable absent, whose name appear on this list and for whom I found properly. Thank you, sir. Please refer to the pages 117, 118, and 119.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Engineering of Usmanu Danfodiyo University. Congratulations.
Please get seated, please.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call the Dean Faculty of Law to present to you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the university and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted into the degree of the faculty in Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, the Dean Faculty of Law.
the graduating students of Faculty of Law, please stand and remain standing. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Law who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Law, LLB, Common and Islamic Law combined. Those present and those unavailably absent, whose names appear on this list in pages 120, 121, and 122, and for whom I stand proxy. Thank you.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Law of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
You may please resume your seats.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call on the Dean, Faculty of Management Sciences, to present to you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the university and have been found worthy in character and in learning to be admitted into the degree of the faculty in Usmanu Danfodiyo University. Dean, Management Sciences.
Will the graduating students in the Faculty of Management Sciences please stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, I have you, those students of the Faculty of Management Sciences who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Bachelor of Science, Public Administration, those present and whose unavailably absent, whose names appear on this list, and for whom I stand proxy, please refer to pages 123 to 130.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science of Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
You may sit down. Thank you.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call on the Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences, to present to you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the university and have been found worthy in character and in learning to be admitted into the degree of the faculty of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Dean, sir.
Will the graduating students in the Faculty of Social Sciences please stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present you those students of the Faculty of Social Sciences who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the degrees of Bachelor of Science Economics, Bachelor of Science Geography, Bachelor of Science Political Science, Bachelor of Science Sociology, Bachelor of Science Mass Communication. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on this list from pages 140 to 146 and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science of Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
You can sit down.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call on the Dean of the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences to present you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the university and have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted into the degree of this Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. The Dean.
Students in the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, please stand and remain standing. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present you those students of the Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the degrees of Bachelor of Pharmacy, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list, for whom I stand proxy. The pages 131 and 132 of the order in the list of the graduating students.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy of Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
You can sit down.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call on the Dean, Faculty of Physical and Computing Sciences, to present to you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted into the degrees of the faculty, Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto.
Yeah. Will the graduating students in the Faculty of Physical and Computing Sciences stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Physical and Computing Sciences who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the degree of the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Bachelor of Science Geology, Bachelor of Science Physics, and Bachelor of Science Statistics. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list for whom I stand proxy. You may refer to the list of proceedings on page 133, 134, 135, 136, and 137.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science of Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
You may sit down.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call on the Dean, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, to present to you those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted into the degree of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Dean Bet.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine please stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine who have successfully completed their degree requirements in this university and who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on this list and for whom I stand proxy. Please refer to pages 147 and 148 of the order of proceedings.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine of Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
You may take your seats.
Vice Chancellor, sir, I now call on the Provost, College of Postgraduate Studies, to present to you those students of the college who have fulfilled the postgraduate degree requirements of Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted into the various postgraduate degrees of the university, Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Dean.
But PhD graduates can come forward. Postgraduate studies who have successfully completed their degrees requirements in this university and who have been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to postgraduate studies, to postgraduate degrees, those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on this list on pages 49 and for whom I stand.
By the authority of the Senate, I admit you all and severally to the postgraduate degrees of the Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations. Please, the PhD graduates should line up and come on after the other for a handshake.
see students there lining up for a handshake, wearing their academic regalia. The convocation gown, also known as academic regalia, holds significant meaning and tradition in the academic world. The convocation gown represents a student's hard work, dedication, and achievement in completing their degree. The tradition of wearing academic regalia dates back to the 12th century, originating from Oxford and Cambridge universities. The convocation gown symbolizes unity and equality among graduates, regardless of their background, culture, or socio-economic status. Wearing the convocation gown shows respect for the institution, its values, and the academic community. The convocation ceremony, where graduates wear their gowns, mark a significant rite of passage from student life to the next stage of their journey. The color, design, and style of the convocation gown often represent the degree, faculty, or institution, making it a visual representation of the graduate's accomplishments. Overall, the convocation gown is a powerful symbol of academic achievement, tradition, and community.
Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, Your Highness, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now call on the President of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University Sokoto Alumni Association to admit the newly graduated students into the Alumni Association. May I request the President to please take note of the time and be fast as much as possible. Thank you.
The visitor, sir, may I invite all graduates to stand up and remain standing. I, Dr. Bahari Bello, National President of Usmanu Danfodiyo University Alumni Association, Nigeria and in the diaspora, gladly admit you all, including the recent awardees, into the Usmanu Danfodiyo University Alumni Association. For this admission, I urge you all to link up with various local branches and actively participate in the alumni activities. Thank you all. May God bless you all. You may please sit down.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following students who have distinguished themselves by winning prizes in their respective fields during the 2023-2024 session and the best overall graduating students. I will only mention the prizes and their benefactors. The students will be advised to please go to the Students' Affairs Deanery and collect whatever is meant for them immediately, or on Monday, sorry. Vice Chancellor prize of 100,000 to best all-round student. The Chancellor prize of 100,000 to overall best behaved student. Alaji Biliasan, the 100 prize of best all-round student. Global chapter of the Udus Alumni Association, 250,000 to the best all-round female student. Global chapter, 250 to best all-round female student. Professor A.M. Bunza, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, Professor Ezuru. Okay. Okay. All the previously mentioned prizes were won by Sharif Abdullahi of the Microbiology Department. That is Vice Chancellor, Chancellors. Sharif Abdullahi. Sharif Abdullahi, please. Let Sharif Abdullahi step up and come forward. Prof. Alhaji A.A. Medio Construction Company prize of 50,000, Mashud Abdullah Okiki. Professor A.A. Gondi 50,000, best graduate student from the Department of Islamic Studies, Mashud Abdullahi, Shuaib Muhammad Tahir. Professor Mahmoud Yakub prize of 50,000 naira, best graduating student from History Department. Lukman Abdul Razak, Olua Damilare. Professor A.M. Boza 50,000, best graduating student from Hausa Department. Abdullahi Zuwaura. Professor A. Zuru, best graduating student from the Department of Chemistry, 50,000. Ali Hafsa Okikiola, PTDF Professorial Chair in Petroleum Chemistry, 50,000. Best graduating student Petroleum Chemistry. Aderoju Islamia Adenike. Professor M.K. Abubakar, prize of best graduating student from Department of Biochemistry. Alimi Azizat Motorayo. Sammani Idris Kaura, best graduating student from the Department of Applied Chemistry, 100,000. Aderoju Islamia Adenike is the winner. Professor N.K. Inama, 50,000, best graduating student. Generally, I believe Adeleke Shalome Oluware Femi, in basic medical lab science, yes. Professor M.K. Dalatu, 50,000, chemical pathology. Adeleke Shalome Oluware Femi. Professor Osaro Erabo, 50,000, best graduating student in hematology. Abdul Ganiu Abdul Hafiz Adio. Honorable Justice A.M. Lami, the 100 student, best graduating student, Faculty of Law. Osubi Sharifuddin Oluwasegun. Net Muhammad Mera, 50,000, best graduating student from Faculty of Agriculture. Oyeyemi Abdul Basit. Alhaji Ahmed Rufai, 50,000, best graduating student in Forestry. Abakar Mariam. Professor S. Mikaeli, 50,000, best graduate student from Accounting Department. Ridwan Ario Abdul Latif. Dr. Yak Subu Shaba, 50,000 naira, best graduating student from the Department of Business Admin. Abibullah Ambali Sadiq. Dr. Muhammad Umar Dodo, 50,000, best graduating in Public Administration. Yusuf Akinte Hamid. Professor M. Ilya, 50,000, best graduating student from Geography. Dauda Ayuba Rafindadi. Professor Tijani Mohamed Bande, 100,000, best graduating student from the Department of Political Science. Rafiu Ismail Abiodun. Professor Hussein Neto Abdullah, 50,000, best graduating female student from the Department of Economics. Alabi Fatima. Department of Economics, 50,000, best graduating student. Jimo Abdullah Ayamide. Alhaji Muhammad Kabiru Shehu, 50,000, best graduating student from the Department of Economics. Jimo Abdullah Ayamide. Professor Abdulkadir Usman Junaidu, 50,000, best overall graduating student in Public Health and Preventive Medicine. Ashiru Aminat. Biga College of Education, Sokoto, 50,000 naira, best graduating student in Primary Education. Apollos Ernest Okechukwu. Professor Aisha Madwaki Isa, 50,000 naira, best graduating student from the Department of Science and Vocational Education. Haruna Hadiza. Professor Muhammad Gura Maduku, 50,000, best graduating student in Adult Education. Aliu Mariam Lawal. And Professor A.K. Tukro, 50,000, best graduating student in Educational Technology. Musidik Barakat Damilola. Sorry? Okay. Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, the best overall graduating student is here for your blessings. Sharif Abdullahi, BSc Microbiology. conferment of honorary degrees. The Vice Chancellor, sir, the Council and Senate of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, have resolved that the honorary degree of Doctor of Sciences, DSc Honoris Causa, be conferred on General Farouk Yahya, retired. I therefore call on the University Orator to present the graduate for his honorary degree.
Vice Chancellor, sir, permit me to invite the awardee, Mr. Farouk Yahya, retired CFA MMA, to come forward for his citation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان.
Second convocation. Now we are at the honorary degrees conferment, and we're at the honorary degree conferment, and the conferment is being given to the first recipient.
Into the Nigerian Army Infantry Corps on 22nd September 1990 as the second lieutenant. During his military career, which spanned about 35 years, General Yahya attended all the relevant military courses, both at home and abroad, including the Infantry Commanding Officers Course, the Junior and Senior Command and Staff courses, as well as the National Defense Force, among others. The General has held several notable appointments in the Army, including Commander, Guard Brigade Garrison, Directing Staff at the Armed Forces Command and Staff College, AFCSC, Principal General Staff Officer, PGSO, Honorable Minister of Defense, Commander and Military Secretary of the Nigerian Army, among others. Perhaps more importantly, the General had a solid operational footprint. As a young military officer, he fought gallantly in Liberia under the auspices of ECO's monitoring group, ECOMOG, from 1992 to 1996. He later participated in the military operation to stabilize the Niger Delta region under Operation Full Shield, and as General Commanding Officer, 1 Division, he succeeded in enhancing the security situation within Kaduna and adjoining states. In the same vein, he recorded significant operational success as Commander 29 Task Force Brigade during Operation Zaman Lafia in the northeastern part of Nigeria. In recognition of his outstanding operational performance, he was appointed as Theater Commander during Operation Lafia Dole and subsequently Operation Hurricane. It was in this capacity that he was appointed Chief of Army Staff, Nigerian Army, while he served from 27 May 2021 to 23 June 2023 before his retirement from the Nigerian Army. General Farouk is not only a warrior soldier, but also a scholar. He holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in History, a Master in International Affairs and Diplomacy, Master of Philosophy, as well as Diploma in Strategic Political Management. He is a Fellow of the Historical Society of Nigeria. He also has several honors and awards, including the Reverend Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Nigeria Medal, Nigeria Army Medal, Grand Star, First Staff Course Dagger, National Defense College, Chini, Field Command, Medal of Honor, General Staff Medal of Honors, and several other numerous honors and awards. As the 22nd Chief of Army Staff, General Yahya left indelible marks in the sign of history as a committed and dedicated officer of Armed Forces of Nigeria. Through committed and dedicated leadership, he further degraded the Boko Haram terrorists, which led to massive surrender, thereby enhancing peace and security in the Northeast. He portrayed the activities of bandits and kidnappers in the Northwest, which improved security, enhanced agriculture in the region, and calmed the violent agitation of the indigenous people of Biafra, and stabilized the Southeast region, which ensured the peaceful conduct of the 2023 general elections in the region. Across the nation, General Yahya brought positive development which improved peace and security in the country. To enhance operational effectiveness of the Nigerian Army, General embarked on the systematic effect-based procurement of arms, ammunition, and combat fighting equipment, including the Turkish Bayraktar BB-2 unmanned aerial vehicles, which became a potent force enabler accounting for many operational services of Nigerian Army to date. General did a lot to enhance and improve the welfare and well-being of his troops through massive renovations and rehabilitations of dilapidated structures, construction of new facilities, especially in the soldiers' accommodation across the country. He introduced the coerced personnel loan scheme, where personnel could access loans within 24 hours, the affordable home ownership option for all soldiers, and the Nigerian Army Insurance Scheme, among others, to complement the existing group life assurance policy of armed forces. Recognizing the significance of human capital in any organization, General articulated policies and implemented measures that boosted the capabilities, competence, and well-being of the soldiers, especially the senior non-commissioned officers, who are critical in ensuring discipline and implementation in the service. He restored the value and pride of place for regimental sergeant majors. He provided all LSMs with official residences, brand new vehicles as staff cars, and also approved monthly running costs for their services. A lot of renovations, rehabilitations of barracks, especially soldiers' accommodation, and facilities were effected and new structures constructed. It is worth noting that 614 capacity Bola Ahmed Tinubu barracks in Asokro, Abuja, that was commissioned by the President on the 23rd January 2025, and the Nigerian Army Conference Center suits in Asokro that was commissioned on the 14th May 2025 were all initiated by General Haya Askowan. Overall, the legacies of General Haya as Chief of Army Staff were all strategic, comprehensive, and enduring, as evidenced by the significant success achieved by the Nigerian Army during his tenure. He commanded the Army during challenging security situations, and he did a lot to improve the situation and handed over successfully to his successor. There were no scandals and unnecessary tension throughout his tenure, as the course, which spanned from 27 May 2021 to 23 June 2023. Indeed, the redefined command and leadership in the Army and handed over a united, professional, and effective Nigerian Army to his successor. Aside from his contribution to national security and development, General never forgot his humble upbringing, his community and his alma mater at the community level. He placed both in Gasiba and Environs onto a 3 kVA power supply line, which enhanced energy supply to the area. He constructed and renovated township roads and drainages in Sibawa and improved water supply to the people, and installed solar street lights in relevant areas, among others. In the respect of his alma mater, General Haya saw to the complete renovation of the school, provided books with a befitting administrative block for the school, as well as purpose lodge for his primary school, the Jamaatul Nasrul Islam Primary School. Vice Chancellor, considering General Farouk's gallantry, statesmanship, and contribution to the development of humanity, the prestigious Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, find him worthy for the award of honorary doctorate degree today at the 42nd historic convocation ceremony and the 50th Golden Jubilee anniversary of the university. Vice Chancellor, staff, members of the University Governing Council, members of the Senate, staff and students of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I present you an accomplished general, a gallant military officer, a warrior who fought for the unity and peaceful coexistence of Nigeria and Africa, the 22nd Chief of Army Staff of Nigeria, whose exemplary leadership will continue to be remembered in the Nigerian Army, a community leader, a scholar, and a philanthropist of a rare generosity, whose compassion and vision have touched countless lives within his community and beyond. I present you Lieutenant General Farouk as CFR NMA, Zarum Mansakoto for the Award of Doctor of Science DSC, Honorary Causa. Congratulations for achieving this feat. We pray Almighty Allah continue to guide, protect, and uplift you. Amen.
By the authority vested in me, I confer upon you, General Farouk Yahya, the honorary degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, of the Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Congratulations.
Excellencies, Your Eminence.
Now the decoration of General Farouk Yahya, retired, is being done. His gown is being adorned on him, and he is being honored with this Doctor of Sciences DCSC honoris causa.
Tukur Yahya. The Vice Chancellor, sir. The Council and Senate of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, have resolved that the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters, D.Litt, honoris causa, be conferred on Sheikh Muhammad Aminu Ibrahim Daurawa. I therefore call on the University orator to present the graduate for his degree.
I invite Sheikh Aminu Ibrahim Daurawa to please come forward for the citation. Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to stand on the already established protocol. Citation on Sheikh Aminu Ibrahim Daurawa,
on the occasion of his conferment with honorary doctoral degree, Doctor of Letters, by the management of Usmanu University, Sokoto, at the 42nd Convocation, at the 50th anniversary of the university on Saturday, 6 September 2025. I have the honor and privilege to present to this important gathering an eminent, very responsible, and highly influential Islamic scholar from the continent of Africa, in the West African region, from Nigeria, in the northwest geopolitical zone, in the state of Kano, from the local government, at all material area, in the house and family of Mallam Ibrahim Bilame Tafsir. He is Sheikh Aminu Ibrahim Kaurawa. Sheikh Aminu Ibrahim Kaurawa is a scholar by excellence, a teacher and guide in the teachings of the glorious Quran and Sunnah, especially with vast knowledge in Quran and Tafsir, fatwa, and many other aspects of Islamic education. He is a mentor of mentors, a counselor and advisor to the poor and the rich, as well as an active community servant. Born in January 1969, the 56-year-old Aminu Daurawa started his educational pursuit in the traditional Sangha Islamic system under the tutelage of eminent scholars such as Alaramma Umar Adakawa, Alaramma Salisu Bahadeji, Sheikh Awal Isa El Kandu, and Sheikh Al-Mustafa Bazazai. Through them, he memorized the glorious Quran at younger age in addition to acquiring knowledge in Hadith, Arabic grammar, and Islamic jurisprudence. Having had a sound footing in Islamic education, Sheikh Daurawa then enrolled into Western education, where he attended Adakawa Primary School 1975-1982, Gwale Teachers College 1984-89, and then spent some years of study experience at Bayo University, Kano, 2004-2007, during his pressing challenges in the our activities. Daurawa also acquired diploma in computer studies. In the area of leadership and public services, one of Sheikh Daurawa's most visible legacies in Kano State and its environs has been his pioneering works with Kano Hispa Board, where he served 3 terms during successive governments of the state, from 2011 to 2015, 2015 to 2019, and 2023 to date. The leadership initiatives of Sheikh Daurawa transformed his activities into a role model worthy of emulation by other states. He transformed the activities of Hizbah from its moral progressive body to an institution that prioritizes conflict resolution, marriage reconciliation, social justice, anti-drug campaigns, and morally awakening among the youth. It has been Sheikh Daurawa's style of leadership that makes him to instill moral authority and spiritual clarity of the office by ensuring that Islamic ethical codes are practiced with wisdom, compassion, and public acceptance and benefits. As a committed Islamic scholar, Daurawa emphasizes dialogue over punishment, counseling over condemnation, and social reform over vigilantism. In the area of dawah and teaching, Sheikh Aminu Daurawa's efforts span over 35 years of active struggle. Our activities go beyond Nigeria, his home country, and extend to Ghana, Niger Republic, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Sudan, Saudi Arabia, and Germany, among others, where he delivers lectures and partakes in interfaith discussions. At home in Nigeria, his dawah activities cover the states of Borno, Sokoto, Lagos, Kano, and the federal capital city, Abuja. He also traverses numerous states in Nigeria, delivering public lectures, Ramadan tafsir, marriage counseling, and youth information seminars. Through such our sessions, Sheikh Daurawa's voice is also heard at places in Kano for his routine teachings. They include Triumph Mosque, Sakafa Mosque, Zoo Road Nana Aisha Mosque, and Skyline University Jumaat Mosque. At these places, he delivers lessons in the books of Riyad al-Salihin, Guru al-Maram, Umdatul Ahkam, and Kitab al-Tawhid. Such teachings inspire his audience to become productive and responsible citizens. In the area of community services, Daurawa founded numerous educational institutions in Kano,
They are Darus Sunnah and Nabawiya Foundation, Central Educational Initiative, Hayrukum Modern Sangaya, Salafia Primary School, Darul Hikmah Secondary School, Darul Salafia Islamia, Kunya Chemist, and Zamzam International School. The seven schools have integrated Islamic curricula with special education, thereby providing students with balanced training in both religious and secular education. The measure also reflects Daurawa's efforts in reviving and modernizing the Sangaya system of education. On the aspect of public discourse through the media, Sheikh Daurawa pioneers and facilitates numerous television and radio public enlightenment programs. He uses the media platforms for public enlightenment to promote Islamic education, civic and moral engagement among the Ummah. In that regard, Sheikh Daurawa leads the self-serving television station where he presents programs that address current societal issues. The scholar also presents programs on Sunnah television and the Freedom Radio Kano, all of which are subscribed by various online and mainstream media, reaching millions of Hausa-speaking audience within Nigeria and beyond. Under publications and intellectual contributions, Imam Daurawa has authored many works which serve as guide to the Ummah in various aspects of Islamic knowledge. They include kasuwanci a musulunci, tafiye-tafiye da hukuncinsu a shari'a, tarihin Abu Huraira, Muslim 11 ga watan Septemba, Sa'adatul Muslim Goals 1 to 3, halifofi shiryayyu, tambaya mabuɗin ilimi, yakin Badar, suna naira, shawarwari ga ma'aurata, musulun watan Ramadan, kimiyyar zaure, sirrin maza, and tarihin Annabi sallallahu alaihi wa sallam, kamar tana ganin sa. The works 14 in number at the moment cover history, family life, ethics, and current affairs. Most of them have been translated into English to enhance wider audience. Sheikh Daurawa has also been an imam to at least 5 Jumaat mosques in Kano. They are Skyline Jumaat Mosque and Sarus Sunnah Fage, Zanzibar Islamic College, Masjid Marigayi Musa Bambasu Mosque, and at Takawani Kara Mosque. Daurawa also partakes in philanthropic services and social advocacy. He gives scholarship to support female and children, especially the orphans and widows, as well as facilitate youth development and conflict mediation. On awards and honors, the scholar is a recipient of House of Representatives recognition for contribution to peace and security 2013, Africa TV Channel Group Appreciation Award, Moonlight Award for Kano State Development, Muslim Student Society Award of Honor, School of Higher Islamic Studies Merit Award, People's Youth Chapter, and the Amir Kano Memorial Award at Best House of Student 2007. Others are the Institute for Youth Development, Kano, Hospitality and Quality Institute, Scenario Foundation, and Quality Institute. The recipient of the honorary doctoral degree at this moment, Sheikh Amir Ibrahim Daura, is a demonstration of selfless service to humanity, scholarship, sincerity, and fear of Allah, which he clearly demonstrates in his utterances and in his actions. Daura is a husband to 3 and father of 19. His hobbies include research and travel. It is in view of these and many other life achievements in the areas of Islamic knowledge, teaching, research and service to the Ummah that the management of Usmanu Danfodiyo University Sokoto confers on you, Sheikh Aminu Ibrahim Daurawa, with the Doctor of Letters Honorary Scholar, today Saturday, the 6th day of September 2025. Congratulations.
By the authority vested in me, I confer upon you, Sheikh Aminu Ibrahim Daurawa, the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters Honoris Causa of Usmanu Danfodiyo University. Congratulations.
adalci da aka wa shekaru Ibrahim Daurawa da irin taimakon da yawa al'umma ta fannin bincike da koyarwa ga al'umma da wani da yake yi da sauran taimakon da yake wa addini a wurin al'umma Kano da Saba da ya. Akwai taimakon ga babban hafsan soja da ritaya da kan jiran Faruku Yahaya shi ma ya samu karanci na digiri mataki na uku wanda ya samu farawa wanda ya gabata da kanin da kai da kuma ya ɗage su
Chancellor and Chairman of the University Governing Council, supported by the Branches of Usmanu of the University, Sokoto, and the University.
Conferment of Emirates.
1, 2.
Vice Chancellor, sir, the Council and Senate of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, have resolved that Professor Emeritus be conferred on Professor Dejo A. Abrahman, FSSA. I therefore call on the University Orator to present the Professor Emeritus.
On this auspicious occasion of the 42nd Convocation Ceremony and 50th anniversary of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, may I invite Professor Dejo Abdurrahman to please come forward for the presentation of his citation. Vice Chancellor, sir, distinguished academics, respected guests, ladies and gentlemen, before you is a man of distinguished personality, is an academic and epitome of humility, Professor Dejo Abdurrahman. Professor Abdurrahman was born in Ilorin to the family of Alpha Ramono Alabi and Moreno Alake Lee Ogundeyi of Shao Arorane compound of Para State. Professor Adejo Abdulrahman started his career school at the age of 4. For his primary education, he attended St. Barnabas Anglican Primary School, Ilorin, and St. Mark's Anglican Primary School, Offa. The quest for further education took him to Kaduna, where he attended St. Peter's College, Karo, Kaduna, a training institution. In St. Peter's College, he established the Muslim Student Society with the help of Ustaz Yahud Abdullah, a teacher at the Sheikh Sabah College, now St. Memorial College. He also served as the Vice Chairman Caretaker Committee of the Muslim Student Society in Old Kaduna State for a year. Upon graduation from St. Peter's College, he was posted to Jengi Station, Jamaica Federation, Kaduna State, where he taught at the St. Andrews Primary School for a year. The best of higher education, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, took this distinguished academic to the Abuja Bayero College, a campus of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, for preliminary studies. Upon completing the degree program, Professor Adejo Abdulrahman was posted to Ruby in the then Convocation for the mandatory National Youth Service as Assistant Divisional Officer, and later Assistant Local Government Secretary, President of the reform of the local government administration system. After the National Service, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Professor Adejo Abdulrahman began his working career as a graduate assistant in the Department of Sociology in the University of Sokoto, now Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. To need an opportunity for further training took him to the prestigious University of Chicago, United States of America for master's and doctorate degrees. His brilliance at the University of Chicago saw him passing his 2 special field examinations with honors, as well as obtaining the J. Lam Foundation Award. Professor also served first as the Secretary and later President of the African Student Association of the university. Distinguished guests, since returning from Chicago, Professor Adejo Abdulrahman has dedicated himself to the service of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, where he has been rising through the ranks to become a professor of sociology in the year 2021, and has taught and mentored several generations of undergraduate and postgraduate students, and also mentored younger colleagues. In the course of his service to the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, in particular, and commitment to the development of tertiary education in general, Professor Adejo Abdulrahman has taught in many universities, including Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, University of Ilorin, Kaduna State University, Federal University, Dusumma, Federal University, Bissau, and served as head of department sociology in different universities. Usmanu Danfodiyo University, the University of Ilorin, and Federal University, Bissau. He also provided academic and administrative leadership as the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto. Distinguished guests, Professor Adejo Abdulrahman served as a member of the governing board of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto Teaching Hospital, as well as a member and chairman of numerous committees, including University Inaugural and Public Lectures Committee, for which he was the pioneer chairman, the Management Tenders Committee, Monitoring Committee on the Execution of Special Rehabilitation Projects, to name but a few. Professor Adejo Abdulrahman, other academic activities included serving as an external examiner and assessor for leadership and professorship positions to several universities. These include Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and many others. In addition, Professor Adejo Abdulrahman has supervised many PhDs and master theses to completion. He has illustrated many publications, including 5 books. His latest title, The Foundations of Theory Construction in the Social Sciences, was released to the international community early this year by Mount House Press Limited, Lagos. Professor Adejo Abdulrahman served as editor-in-chief of many journals, including Journal of Social Sciences and Administration, the Ilorin Journal of Sociology, Studies in Humanity, the Bissau International Journal of Management Sciences, Ibon Journal of Social Science Issues, and many others. Professor Adejo Abdulrahman has served as a consultant to many national and international organizations, among which are the Directorate of Food, Roads, and Rural Infrastructure, the National Commission for Mass Literacy, Adult and Non-Formal Education in collaboration with the Center for Social and Economic Development, the Pan-African Association of Anthropologists, Yaoundé, Cameroon, for which we developed a curriculum on culture, urbanization, and industrialization, funds for publication activities, and the United Nations Development Program. For the UNDP, he was one of 4 professors appointed from West and Central Africa as regional consultant to review UNDP Human Development Reports in preparation for regional reports for West and Central African sub-regions. He has for several years as a staff advisor, patron to Offer Students, Qualified Students, and many other students' associations. Professor Dejo Abdurrahman was inducted as the Fellow of Social Science Academy of Nigeria in the year 2021 and is married to children. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present you a distinguished academic of international repute, a professor of sociology who understands the complexities of our society and has always been providing solutions to the two theories and practice. I present you a mentor of men and women and a guide to generation. I present to you Professor Dejo Abdurrahman for the award of Professor Emeritus of Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto.
Okay, I'll make the correction. By the authority vested in me, I confer upon you, Professor Dejo Abdurrahman, the Professor Emeritus of the Usmanu Danfodiyo University. Congratulations. Professor Dejo Abdurrahman got elevated to the rank of professor in 2001, not 2021.
Good evening, everyone. And if you're just joining us, you're joining us at the 50th anniversary of Usman Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, and the 42nd convocation ceremony for the award of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. The honorary degree has just been conferred on Dejo. Conferment of Emirati has been conferred on Dejo A. Abdurrahman, FSSA, and he is right now taking pictures with the guests and visitors and being congratulated.
Professor Dejo Abdurrahman. He is a very nice scholar. He's in core. And a group of program is being taken with all the former principal officers of the university, including the present principal officers. We want to all join in congratulating Professor Dejo Abdurrahman on his well-deserved honor. And in fact, we are truly proud of him. He has been a mentor to so many thousands of students in this university. Professor Dejo, I think a lot of students will remember you for your duties. Thank you very much. Allah honor and grant you all the favors that you deserve. Thank you very much.
Masu girma mai baki kamar yadda ku gani kuma yadda kuka ji kun ji abin aiki na yadda ake karama Professor Dejo Abdurrahman. Idan aka ce da Professor Dejo Abdurrahman a gina wannan jami'a ba ya kuskure ba ne. Domin kamar yadda kuka gani kusan duk da wanda suka rika matsayin shugabanni na wannan jami'a sun zo sun karrama shi bayan an ba shi lamba girma, lambar yabo. Kusan duk wani wanda ke faɗa a ji a wannan jami'a tun daga lokacin kafa ta har zuwa yau ga suna ɗayan bayan ɗaya sun zo sun gaisa da Professor Dejo Abdurrahman. Malamin malamai ya amsa sunan shi don haka shi yasa a kusan kowa a nan musamman su manyan namu suka yi dafi su je su karrama shi kuma a nuna mashi mutunci da karanci a kan irin sadaukar da kai da ya yi wajen bauta wannan.
Conferment of Meritorious Service Award. The Vice Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the following former principal officers of the university who have played pivotal roles in shaping the university legacy through their unwavering commitments, administrative experience, and stewardship standard as a tribute and a testament to their enduring impact on our university community. The pioneer Vice Chancellor, Professor Shehu Ahmad Said Galadanchi, CON, or his representative. He served between 1975 and 1982. Dr. Muhammad Zayanu Abdullah, His Highness, the Emir of Yaouri, CON, FNSM, who served this university as Vice Chancellor between 1993 and 1998. Professor Aminu Salu Mikailu served as Vice Chancellor from 1999 to 2004. Professor Tijani Muhammad Bandeji CON, who served as Vice Chancellor from 2004 to 2009. Professor Riskwa Arab Shehu ON served from 2009 to 2014. Professor Abdullah Abduzuru served as Vice Chancellor from 2014 to 2019. Professor Law Suleiman Bilbis served from 2019 to 2024.
Wanda suka shugabanci wannan jami'a ne su ne kuka je an gayyace su ɗaya bayan ɗaya
We have the former registrars also. We have Abubakar Sadiq Usman, who was registrar between 1992 and 2002. Umar Usman Bunza between 2002 and 2012. Muhammad Kakale Jabo between 2012 and 2018. And Nuruddin Abubakar Belko between 2018 and 2024. We also have the Basas. We have Tijani Amini Yakubu from 1976 to 1993. Sheikh Usman Ladan from 1993 to 2000. Sani Sahabi Bodinga from 2001 to 2011. Yahya Alhaji Hassan from 2011 to 2017. Aminu Salisu Batagarawa from 2017 to 2023. Finally, the librarians. We have Professor Ahmad Abdul Balarabi from 1994 to 2019 and Dr. Ahmed Kadi Nuhu from 2019 to 2024. Thank you.
Wancan zaɓa wanda shi. Sani. Saki. Saki. Oka. Meno. Oka. Usmanu. Wannan ƙarami ko zan mutu na shi. Da event wannan ya yi failing. Wacce za ku iya faɗa da shi ba ko shi. Wani a kira da an mai cikin mota.
daga cikin kuma akwai rajistar da abu da malam Abubakar Sadiq Usman, akwai malam Yiwu Banza, malam Yanke Jawar, malam Nura Belko, duka kuma ne da gabatar da kansu.
Na tsira da na gane. A wucin
masu jami'an sha'anar da kuɗi, malam Yanke Usman, malam Yiwu Banza, malam Yanke Yakubu, malam Yanke Dadan, malam Yanke Zuwa,
ko shi kusa shi an so
ba ta garawa duka
meno jarumai
lambobin karramawa bisa ga sadaukar da kai suka yi wajen karmani da wannan jami'a yanzu a yanzu
ko ga ne sama.
If you're just joining us, you're joining us at the 42nd convocation ceremony for the award of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Conferments of degrees and honorary degrees have been done, and now we await the address by the Sokoto State Governor, His Excellency Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto, FCNA.
Your Excellency, Your Eminence, Your Highness, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Vice Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to call upon the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, His Excellency Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, FCNA, to deliver his address to the convocation. Your Excellency, sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على نبي الكريم. The Visitor to the University, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by Honorable Minister of State for Education, Professor Suwaiba Said Ahmed, representative of Honorable Speaker, House of Representative, Honorable Dr. Tajuddin Abbas, representative of the governors of Niger, Zamfara, Kano, and Kaduna State, my father and my leader, the former governor of Sokoto State, distinguished Senator Aliyu Magatakardawa Muku, Sarkin Yamman Sokoto, Sarkin Yakin Sokoto, the Honorable Minister, Parent Ministry of Labor and Productivity, Alhaji Muhammadu Megari Dingyadi, Katikan Sokoto, my brother and the friend, the Honorable Minister of State, Parent Ministry of Works, Barrister Bello Muhammad Gorenyu, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Sokoto State and that of Kebbi State, distinguished members of the National Assembly here present, His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, and the President General, Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs, Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Saad Abubakar, CFR, MNI, representative of His Royal Majesty, Dr. Oba Rulwanu Babatunde Osolare Oleremu Akinyelewan, CFR, MNI, of Lagos and permanent chairman, Lagos State Council of Chiefs and Overs, the Chancellor of the University. Your Royal Highnesses, Emirs, and Chiefs here present, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, representative of the Executive Secretary, National University Commission, Professor Abdullah Yusuf Ribadu, the Pro-Chancellor and the Chairman of Council, Professor Muhammad Attahir Jiga, OFR, the Convocation Lecturer, and the former ES NUC Professor Abubakar Adamu Rashid, MRR, MNI, visiting Vice Chancellors and their representatives, head of other tertiary institutions here present, members of the Sokoto and other executive council here present, distinguished awardees, distinguished members of the University Senate and Congregation, head of federal and state parastatal, the student, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, peace be upon you all. I wish to begin by expressing my profound gratitude to Almighty Allah for sparing our lives to witness this important day. It is with His infinite mercies and blessings that I have the fortune and the opportunity to address this august gathering. I am very delighted to extend a warm welcome to the representative of the visitor, the Honorable Minister of Education, Professor Suwaiba Said Ahmed, His Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Saad Abubakar, CFR, MNI, representative of the Royal Majesty, the Oba of Lagos, representative of my fellow governors, and the Pro-Chancellor, Professor Attahir Muhammad Jiga, and all distinguished guests who have graced this important occasion, from far and near. I welcome you all to Sokoto as the seat of the Caliphate and home for this prestigious university. Today, I stand before you, not only as Governor of Sokoto State, but also as a proud alumni of our great university. I am therefore very pleased and honored to join you in celebrating the 50th anniversary and the 42nd convocation ceremony of this great university. This institution is worthy of celebrating as it has profoundly impacted the lives of many of us, both within Nigeria and beyond the shores of Africa. I wish to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the graduate of the 42nd convocation. Graduating today during this special anniversary makes you a unique class, having been in your position. I understand the dedication and sacrifices you have made to reach this milestone. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the legacy of this university graduates is a story worth sharing and celebrating. Over the past 50 years, our alumni have become key contributions to development in various fields, both in Nigeria and globally. They have contributed eminently in all the areas of development. They engage in policy making, scientific advancement, and present Nigeria with pride in numerous fields of international level. On this note, I urge the university to continue to enhance its connections among alumni through a platform for mentorship, collaboration, and support. The idea is to better leverage the important alumni network for the benefit of the university, host community, and its graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, the university is an engine growth for development. It is in fact on the socio-economic development of Sokoto State, and the entire country cannot be overestimated. It is on this backdrop that I am devoted to improve the interaction between my administration and this university, to encourage innovation, skills development, and overall progress. The Bifta Sir, my administration is prepared to support all initiatives that catapult socio-economic development of Sokoto State in particular and the nation as a whole. In addition, skill acquisition is another area where this partnership can make a significant impact. I encourage the university to expand vocational and technical training courses to equip our youth with a skill needed to combat unemployment and foster entrepreneurship. Training programs in fields like agribusiness, ICT, and manufacturing, which can prepare our graduates to become job creators but not job seekers. I wish to reiterate that the Sokoto State government is ever ready to collaborate with the university on skill acquisition for students and the general public. Distinguished audience, as you may be aware, education is a key in my 9-point innovative smart agenda. And since we came on board, this administration has given the educational sector all the attention it deserves by appointing 4 respected scholars of exalted position of professorship from this university to mine basic and secondary education, science and technology, female education, as well as higher education sector in the state. This is a deliberate attempt by this administration to ensure that education sector is repositioned for the betterment of our society. Similarly, when we took over state, government had an accumulative unpaid medical student tuition fees amounted to 1,845 billion naira for both local and foreign doctors. The breakdown of which is as follows. Sudan International University, 456 million naira with 34 students. 9 other universities in Sudan, 434 million naira with 30 students. Ghana University, 367 million naira with 23 students. Base University, 357 million naira with 65 students of both Ukraine and here in Nigeria. Integral University, India, 235 million naira. Alhamdulillah, all this have now become a history as we have since offset all the pending tuition fees amounted to 1,845 million naira, and all the doctors have successfully graduated. Equally, we have sustained the payment of tuition fees to state indigenous studying various courses in various universities across the country, and this university inclusive. Be rest assured that we are ever ready to do everything humanly possible to support and encourage our young boys and girls to acquire qualitative education. It is in light of this, my administration places higher premium on education. Hence, it formed one of our 9-point innovative smart agenda. Also, the implementation of new minimum wage to boost teachers' welfare for better productivity is a clear commitment of our government on the development of education sector. Similarly, the administration through the State Basic Education Board, in collaboration with the National Teachers Institute Sokoto office, conducts the best education service delivery for all the capacity building workshop for 10,834 serving teachers in the state, which encompasses different phases, including training of craftsmen and master training of force literacy. Distinguished audience, when we took over the mantle of leadership, our primary and post-primary schools and even the tertiary institutions were in a state of disrepair, most of which were not habitable, checklist of being conducive for teaching and learning. Presently, we have awarded contract for the renovation of our primary, secondary, as well as tertiary institutions across the state. We have equally introduced a monthly cash allocation of 200,000 naira to each of the 293 principals across the state. Distinguished guests, my fellow students, all this were part of our modest efforts to improve our education system to benefit of the present generation and our children yet unborn. Before I end my speech, I would like to commend the federal government under the leadership of our hard-working president, Asuwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for the ongoing support to education, especially in the areas of infrastructure and facilities, aimed at making teaching and learning a lot easier. It is no doubt that administration policies on education are meant to bring significant changes that will foster a quick turnaround of the socio-economic development of our dear nation. Mr. President, sir, continue to give education higher priority so as to ensure speedy growth and development of our country. I also would like to commend the management, staff, leadership, and the students of this university who upholding the mission and the vision of our founding fathers of this great institution. Once more, I congratulate the graduates and their families. You are a pride to this university and nation as well. I pray for the values of integrity, excellence, and service guide you and your step into the world. Similarly, I wish to thank the university community for 50 years of positive contribution to humanity. May our graduates and the university continue to soar, and may it bring transformative positive change to Sokoto State, Nigeria, and the world over. May Allah bless our collective effort. Amen. Before I take my seat, I want, on behalf of the Sokoto State government, to announce a donation of Hajj seats to the overall student, Rashid Abdullahi. Thank you, and wassalamu alaikum.
Okay, we're still on the convocation. The governor just got done with his speech, and we're going to wait for the address by the visitor, who will be representing the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and giving a speech on his behalf.
For education, Professor Suwaiba Ahmed Saeed to come and deliver the principal's address.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Permit me to recognize the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, a brother, Dr. Ahmad Aliyu, FCNA. Also to recognize the representative of Your Excellencies of the Executive Governors of other states present here. Permit me to also recognize the Honorable Minister, Federal Ministry of Labor and Employment, Mohammed Megari Tangadi, my brother, the Honorable Minister of State, Federal Ministry of Work, Barrister Muhammad Goronyo. Also, permit me to recognize Your Excellency, the former Governor of Sokoto State, distinguished Senator Alhaji Aliyu Magatakar Mawamako. Permit me to recognize our royal father, Your Eminence, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Saad Abubakar, CFR MNI. Your Excellencies, the Deputy Governors of Sokoto and Kebbi State, distinguished Senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria here present, Honorable Members, Federal House of Representatives, Your Royal Highnesses, Emirs and Chiefs, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, representative of the ESNUC, TED Fund, and the representative of the Registrar of JAM, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Professor Attahiru Muhammad Jega, OFR, the Convocation Lecturer and former ESNUC, our Baba, and the father of reforms, in university education, Professor Abubakar Adam Rashid, MNI. Honorable speakers and members of the Sokoto and other State House of Assembly here present, distinguished members of the University Council, my Lord, Chief Judges, Grand Cadis, and Cadis here present, the Vice Chancellor of the University, and members of Senate, visiting Vice Chancellors and their representatives, other heads of tertiary institutions here present, members of Sokoto State and other State Executive Council here present, distinguished awardees, distinguished members of the University Senate and Congregation, staff and students, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I'm here representing His Excellency, the visitor to Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, on the occasion of the university's combined 50th anniversary and 42nd convocation ceremony holding now, and his speech reads, "It is with immense pride and gratitude that I stand before you today in this great institution, the Usmanu Danfodiyo University, Sokoto, on the momentous occasion of its 50th anniversary and 42nd convocation ceremony. This Golden Jubilee marks half a century of academic excellence, cultural preservation, and transformative contribution to our nation. I congratulate the Chancellor, the Pro-Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor, Senate, staff, students, and the alumni community as well for sustaining this beacon of knowledge since its establishment in 1975. Besides, building such an enduring legacy takes the effort of many. On this note, I will also like to acknowledge and congratulate the past leadership of the university. The seeds of your struggles have blossomed into a magnificent ivory tower in our dear country. Let me begin by walking down the memory lane. 5 decades ago, this university was founded with a vision to advance learning and promote research across all human endeavors and preserve the rich cultural heritage of our people, particularly in this region. The Usmanu Danfodiyo University, located in the historic city of Sokoto, the seat of the Caliphate and home of the renowned Islamic reformer, Sheikh Usman bin Fodio, in the memory of whom the university is named. In addition, Sokoto is home to Nigeria's first democratically elected president, His Excellency, late Sheikh Usmanu Aliyu Shagari, GCFR. We are impressed to see that a university that began its mother's beginning in 1975 has grown into a towering institution, a citadel of learning, producing thousands of graduates who have shaped Nigerian intellectual, social, and economic landscape. Today is indeed a special day. Being the 50th anniversary and the 42nd convocation of the university, we have the honor to celebrate both the graduates and the enduring legacy of the university as a center of innovation, scholarship, and service. Today, our nation stands at a pivotal moment, guided by the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. The agenda is an idea rooted in the belief that Nigeria can overcome its challenges through collective effort, bold and sound reforms, as well as steadfast commitment to its development. The renewed hope agenda, beyond a mere policy framework, is a promise to rebuild trust, engender prosperity, and restore our nation's economic and social vitality. Our administration is committed to align the country towards a path of sustainable development and prosperity. Over the last 2 years, we have faced historic challenges heads-on and implemented the necessary reforms to steer Nigeria away from the precipice of economic instability. These reforms, though difficult, are yielding results, and we are on course to build a greater, more prosperous nation, as well as a resilient and sustainable economy for the benefit of all. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Renewed Hope Agenda prioritizes economic stability, education, security, health, agriculture, and human capital development. We are pleased in the knowledge that the vision of the Renewed Hope Agenda aligns perfectly with the mission of Danfodiyo University, which has since its inception championed research and innovation to address Nigeria's myriad challenges. This university has been one of the forerunners in renewable energy research and scholarship, as well as many other fields of human endeavor in Nigeria. I wish to commend the university for its continuous efforts to drive research that solves real-world problems, particularly in the renewable energy domain, a strategy that constitutes a critical component of our agenda to diversify Nigeria's economy. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to mention that the Renewed Hope Agenda is anchored on key pillars, such as economic diversification, security, education, health, agriculture, infrastructure, and human development. In agriculture, we have launched the National Agricultural Development Funds to provide farmers with access to credit and modern equipment, boosting food security and rural employment. In infrastructure, the Presidential Infrastructure Development Fund is driving critical projects like the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway and the Sokoto-Badagry Superhighway. Please let's clap for the President for this great initiative. These key projects will enhance connectivity and economic activity in regions like the Northwest. In the health sector, the Basic Healthcare Provision Fund is expanding access to quality medical care, particularly for underserved communities. These policies, among initiatives like the Digital and Creative Enterprises Program, will empower our youth with skills and opportunities in technology and innovation to thrive in the modern world. Education still remains the cornerstone of our Renewed Hope Agenda. We recognize that no nation can thrive without investing in the minds of its youths, and no Nigerian should be denied access to quality education due to financial constraints. To this end, our administration has expanded access to quality education through infrastructural investment and the Student Loan Scheme. You may be aware that Nigerian Education Loan Fund, NEL Fund, a transformative initiative, yes. A transformative initiative has been providing interest-free loans to students in tertiary education. NEL Fund ensures that students here in Danfodiyo University and across Nigeria can pursue their academic dreams without financial barriers, empowering them to become leaders in their fields and guarantee social mobility. The federal government has so far disbursed 35 billion to 261,000 students under the Nigerian Education Loan Fund program. The scheme has received about 420,000 applications and disbursement are being scaled up. Similarly, our administration is mindful of the acute shortage of medical professionals in the country. The shortage is largely driven by the Japa syndrome, as well as the pressing demands for skilled healthcare workers to cater for our teeming populace. To address this issue, we have taken a decisive action by doubling the admission quota of medical colleges across Nigeria, including here at Danfodiyo University. This bold move means more young Nigerians now have the chance to train as doctors, helping to tackle the long-standing shortage of medical personnel across the country. Third Fund is directing its 2025 high-impact intervention spending to 18 identified medical schools across 6 geopolitical zones to deliver improved infrastructure and learning conditions. The news is Usmanu Danfodiyo University is among the 18 identified medical schools. In the same vein, a special high-impact project intervention funded through Third Fund has brought transformative change to medical education across the country. Under this initiative, facilities will be upgraded to accommodate more students. The Usmanu Danfodiyo University, with its rich history of producing outstanding graduates in all fields of endeavor, your graduates are not just scholars, they are change makers, innovators, and leaders who will drive Nigeria's transformation. I wish to commend the role of staff of the university for their efforts, sacrifice, and understanding. Our administration is very committed to staff welfare, and to this end, we have introduced staff loan scheme to provide accessible financial support to academic and non-academic employees in the tertiary education system. This scheme will alleviate personal and professional burdens, enabling staff to focus on delivering quality education, research, and community services. Arrangements have been concluded with Bank of Industry to provide loan to all eligible staff of tertiary institutions across the country with zero interest. The interest accrued will be shouldered by the ministry in order to support the staff. Already 20 billion has been earmarked for this year to be disbursed to interested staff from 1 million up to 10 million loan payable in 5 years, with a moratorium of 1 year. Moreover, our administration is committed to enhancing university autonomy to strengthen the capacity of institutions like Usmanu Danfodiyo University to innovate and compete globally. We have taken steps to grant university greater control over their academic, administrative, and financial affairs, as outlined in recent policy reforms. We have also swiftly appointed the governing boards and commenced the implementation of the white paper on the visitation panel report. We are committed to empowering our universities to design market-driven curricula, forge international partnership, and manage resources efficiently. The goal is to ensure that they remain agile and responsive to Nigeria's evolving needs. I urge this university, as well as other institutions of higher learning, to leverage this opportunity to further its commendable work in teaching, research, and community services. In an effort to expand its technical and vocational education and training, the Federal Ministry of Education has introduced incentives to attract young Nigerians with payment of monthly stipends, starter packs, and payment of take-off grants in order to reduce unemployment in the country. In line with this, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR has approved the release of 120 billion to advance pivot agenda of the Ministry of Education. Over the next 2 years, the Federal Ministry aims to empower at least 650,000 youths with technical, vocational, and digital skills required to meet the emerging industry and labor needs. It is worthy to mention that the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, has approved 40 billion for the completion of the Abundant National Library project, as well as supporting its academic and research needs for the benefits of Nigerians, especially the academics. So also in the effort of the Federal Ministry of Education to provide a 24-hour electricity for Federal University, a memorandum of understanding was signed by Federal Ministry with Rural Electrification Agency to bring continuous clean energy to aid Federal University under Phase 4 of the Energizing Education Program. So far, Phase 1 to 3 have delivered over 100 megawatts of clean electricity to 24 Federal University and their teaching hospital, benefiting over 600,000 students and 50,000 staff. In addition to that, the Federal Ministry of Education through TED Fund planned additional mini-grid installation between 2 to 10 megawatts each at selected tertiary institutions to bolster sustainability and infrastructure. We have also directed all federal universities to adopt hybrid learning models by the end of 2025. The rollout of Anthology Blackboard technology, which is an LMS solution, is underway, with ICT fund access contingent on compliance. At this juncture, back to the student now, I wish to invite our graduates to embody the spirit of hope and resilience. You are graduating at a time when Nigeria is redefining its path. Your world is yours to conquer. The world is yours to conquer. But it demands courage, creativity, and a commitment to service. Let this principle guide you as you step into the world to make your mark. Always remember that at the heart of any university are its students. You are the hope of our great nation. Your energy and innovation are the driving force behind programs like Innovate Nigeria, Investment in Digital and Creative Enterprises Program, the Renewable Energy and Innovation Park in Gora, Nasarawa State, among others, which are creating new possibilities for you. I urge you to embrace the opportunities before you and let your education here be a foundation for lifelong learning and impact. I wish to also urge the staff members to continue their outstanding work in teaching, research, and community service. The federal government remains committed to supporting institutions like yours in the provision of necessary infrastructure, research support, among others. Moreover, I wish to reaffirm our commitment to funding meaningful research to address Nigeria's challenges, particularly in the area of renewable energy, agriculture, and technology, to ensure that institutions like Danfodiyo University remain at the forefront of innovation, creating local solutions to our local problems. As we mark the 50th anniversary, I invite us all to reflect on the deeds of our founding fathers, like Sir Ahmadu Bello, the Sardauna of Sokoto, whose legacy inspired the creation of this university. Our founding fathers envisioned a Nigeria that is united, progressive, and prosperous. Today, we carry forward that vision by building a nation where every citizen can live without fear, where prosperity is shared, and where no one is left behind. The Renewed Hope Agenda is our roadmap to that future. And institutions like Usmanu Danfodiyo University are the engines of its success. Finally, I wish to congratulate the graduates of the 42nd Convocation for your hard work and dedication, and those illustrious individuals recognized and conferred upon honorary degrees and emeritus title. You are the pride of this university and our nation. I wish to also express our appreciation to the entire university community for sustaining 50 years of excellence, for preserving our cultural heritage, and for shaping the minds that will shape Nigeria's future. I am particularly pleased to note that one of the reasons for the modest achievement of the university and the development witnessed over the years is the industrial harmony within the university. I enjoin you to continue with this tradition. I would like to commend the government and the people of Sokoto State and the nearby catchment area states for their cooperation and support to the university. I also wish to invite us all to move forward with renewed hope, united in our resolve to build a Nigeria that inspires pride in every citizen. Congratulations once again, Usmanu Danfodiyo University, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
So Suwaiba Said Ahmed, the Honorable Minister of State Education, Federal Republic of Nigeria, there delivering a speech on behalf of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Your Visitor, Your Excellencies, Your Eminence, thank you very much, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor Bashir Garba, MFR, to declare the convocation closed. Vice Chancellor.
The visitor ably represented, Your Eminence, Your Royal Highnesses, the founder, Northwest University Sokoto and Sokoto State University, distinguished Senator Ali Magatakar Dwamoko, other members of the Senate of the Federal Republic, His Eminence, the Honorable Minister of Labor and Productivity, the Honorable Minister of State for Works, members of the congregation, the staff and students of the university, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I wish, on behalf of the Chancellor of this university, and on behalf of the entire Usmanu Danfodiyo University community, to express my deep appreciation for your honoring the invitation of the university to attend this convocation. I wish you safe journey to your respective destinations. I now have the honor and privilege to declare the convocation closed. Thank you very much.
I now invite the Chief Imam, Central Mosque, Sifawa, Professor Atayiru Ahmad Sifawa, to give us the closing prayer, please. Afterwards, we will rise for the national anthem. Thank you.
صلوا على النبي الكريم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى ال محمد كما باركت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم انك حميد مجيد. Oh Allah, we pray as we gather to celebrate this 50th anniversary of this great university and the second convocation ceremony. As we gather here, may you, oh Allah, take us back to our respective destinations safely. May you continue to bless this university and its products. May you, oh Allah, continue to assist our leaders at all strata of leadership into confronting the challenges facing our great nation. May you continue to bless all of us and grant our best wishes and prayers. بجاه الكتاب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you. Please, may we all rise up for the college national anthem and followed by the national anthem. After the count of three, the college national anthem. 1, 2, 3.
SS student nawa ya taba yin SUG da ya ce
Thank you, everyone. And the convocation ceremony has just finished. We've come to the end of this event, and we are all happy that the graduates and everybody getting their honorary degrees have gotten it and were awarded in a beautiful celebration. On behalf of the entire crew here in Sokoto, I am on behalf of Nana Aisha Mahmudu, myself, and Asma Habibu Shagari. I wish everyone watching a very good afternoon.
Welcome to Africa, the land of ancient civilization.